We've made it to Perth. With the Swan River behind me, there is lots to do here, especially if you like craft beer and spirits. So let's get exploring. This is the last drinks, Western Australia. I've been making my way down the coast of Western Australia, sampling everything from rum to wine to beer. Today, I'm in Perth, and it's time for gin. I'm in a small business park here in Perth, and it might not look like it, but there's something pretty special happening behind the roller door here. I'm visiting Swan River Distillery, and I can't wait to taste what they've got brewing. I'm in the inner southeastern suburb Welshpool at Swan River Distillery. Started by a father-daughter duo, this is as family an operation as they come. Let's meet the team, Scott and Abby, who began as hobbyist distillers. So how long has the distillery been running?
We've been going for about a year now. We hit a year in September of 2022, so pretty good. We've gotten a long way since we first started, and we're still growing more and more, bringing out new stuff all the time. So we've always got something to offer.
So you're a father-daughter duo. What's it like being in business together?
I work pretty well together. We both have different skills, so most days it's quite enjoyable.
So how did you start on this journey of distilling?
So I'd been distilling for quite a while and was quite interested in it and developing flavours and some new products. So we decided to have a little bit of a side project, but it turned into a commercial venture quite quickly. So
yeah, did it just grow really rapidly?
And just organically grew very rapidly, yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, we only started 12 months ago, and yeah, we've come quite a long way in 12 months. So.
And what about you, Abby? How did you get into it?
So I did the labels for us. I study art at the moment, so that really helped us get off the ground pretty quickly as well. And I do all like the kind of marketing, that sort of thing. Like I do all of our signs and all that kind of thing.
Having an in-house graphic designer never hurts. So you work together. Do you have the same taste preferences?
So not really. We're both totally different. I prefer the gin and the dry gins and most of our stronger products, whereas Abby would probably prefer the sweeter or the...
yeah, I like the sweeter stuff. Like our limoncello is really nice. Our new slow gin, that's my favourite at the moment. We've got a bit of a sweet tooth, so.
So you think that opposite taste profile really enhances the business then?
Yeah, it's interesting when we do tastings, so we get a totally different sort of opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strength and diversity.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely. Scott will walk me through their unique process soon, but first, let's have a taste at the bar. So we've got a gorgeous collection here. Where would you recommend starting?
So we've got a few dry gins I'd recommend starting at. Our normal dry is a London Dry style gin. It's got those really nice citrus and peppery flavours, but it is just like a classic London gin. So we've got our minor strength gin, which is like a typical navy strength. It's 58%, so definitely got a kick to it. But it has almost double the amount of botanicals than our normal dry gin. So it's like a super nice punchy dry, and with a bit of tonic, you can barely tell how strong it is because the flavour really backs it up. We also have our Australian native gin. That one's our most popular gin. It's won a few awards. It's got all Australian botanicals in it, nice nutty, citrusy and sweet flavours. It's got things like wattle seed in it, which has that nutty taste. It's got lemon myrtle, which is citrusy. It's got strawberry gum, which is a bit of the sweet flavour. And it's also got peppermint gum, which has that eucalyptus flavour as well, a bit of that minty taste, and saltbush, which we've got growing out the back.
How lovely.
So yeah.
And do you recommend it neat?
It's pretty nice neat. It's also nice with a bit of tonic or soda water with a bit of rosemary or lemon, that sort of thing. So it really brings out the flavours nicely, but it does have a lot going on in it, so you don't kind of need too much extra added.
Should we have a taste?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Sounds delicious. And this was the first gin you made?
Yeah, well, this is like one of the ones that we started with. We started with 7 like total products overall.
Wow.
So we started with these 3, and we also started with our plain vodka, limoncello, coffee liqueur, and absinthe. That's it. And now we've got a lot of different gins going on.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to taste one of the originals. Ooh. Oh yeah, I can taste all those botanicals. It's kind of smooth and citrus, and in the end you get a bit of the peppery.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
It does taste like the bush in an amazing way.
Definitely.
Yeah, and now with a bit of tonic.
Just makes it nice and well-rounded, easy to drink.
Yeah, I can definitely feel that palate's like more rounded from start to finish now. Still the same great flavours though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Very easy to drink. Next up, Scott's walking me through their distilling methods.
We make a few different products. We make gin, we make vodka, and we do a couple of other products which are in development at the moment. Our gin, we run a slightly different process again to most people. So we vapor infuse our gin. So all of our botanicals go into our basket, including our juniper. We don't put anything into the still and macerate. So we just pass the clean vapor through our botanicals and we get a nice round product at the end.
Yeah, I was going to say, what is the benefit of doing it in this way?
If you don't have a jacketed still and you have heating elements in your still, you have the potential to pick up some bad flavours in that if you burn your product in there. So we avoid that for starters. We also end up with a nice subtle, rounder, smoother flavour from our products as the vapour just passes through the botanicals. So they're not boiled or in your actual still. So we pass our vapour through our basket and then we can pass it back through the condenser to get our final product. So this is a bit of a multi-function still, this one, because we run different products in different processes. So, and then we also run some other products where we just run them straight through the still and condense them. We don't run them through the column or through the basket.
So how many experiments does it take you to get to that final flavour recipe?
So we start at the reverse and we decide what we would like our product to taste like, and then we work backwards from there. So we decide the final taste, then we determine what ingredients will give us that final taste, and then we experiment individually with the ingredients to find the ones that have stronger flavours, stronger smells. Gives us an indication of quantities of those ingredients to put in our trial gin, and then we will run trial batches. We have a smaller still we run trial batches on. Some come out first or second go, others take a few batches to come out. We have had some odd ones that didn't taste anything like what we expected, but that's fine. With the column still, we could just put those back in and strip the flavour out of it, so get our alcohol back and start again.
Start again. Well, I don't plan on distilling my own gin anytime soon, but I do plan on drinking the work of others. We'll be back after the break. I'm at Swan River Distilling in Perth, and it's turning into a gin masterclass. There's so much variety here. At the bar, Abby's walking me through the botanicals.
We've got our 5 main botanicals here that are in all of our gins. So you've got juniper berries here, which is like the base of gin.
Famous
before.
juniper berries.
But yeah.
Wouldn't be gin without it.
Definitely. We've also got our coriander seeds. So that's like the second main thing that you put in gin.
And what is these seeds crushed up? What do they do to the flavour profile?
They make it like nice and spicy.
It's a bit of
Give it
spice.
a bit of a pep kick. Yeah, they're all grown in WA. Nice and
Oh,
local.
really? So you didn't have to travel too far.
So these two are angelica root and this one's licorice root. They have that nice, licorice root has like that nice anise flavour, and the angelica root also has that really nice smell to it.
Oh, it does. It's yeah, it's definitely not what people think about licorice. They think about the lolly.
Yeah.
It's definitely not like that.
It doesn't have that kind of sweetness to it.
It's more complex too.
Yeah, definitely.
More interesting.
And then lastly, we've got our cassia. So it's kind of like cinnamon. It's got that kind of sweet spice flavour to it, but it's more on the spicy side.
Love that. That's really amazing. What's the inspiration for each new flavour?
Yeah, we have a couple of seasonal ones. So we do with some citrus. So we wanted something that was nice and refreshing for summer that people would enjoy drinking in the afternoon. We made a winter gin which had some wintry sort of flavours, which again, people would enjoy in winter more so. Our Australian native gin, we have 10 different Australian botanicals in that. So ours smells like the bush and kind of actually tastes like that. It's quite unique. So yeah, a lot of our citrus we use comes from just up in the hills at Kalamunda. Our flavours from our gin probably are a little bit determined by what's around in the area. The odd one out would be our sloe gin, where we get sloe berries from Tasmania, which is nowhere near us, but they're the only place they grow in Australia. So
It's as close as you can get.
So.
let's get back to the tasting.
So this one's our citrus gin, some citrus. It's got pomegranate, grapefruit, lemon, lime and orange. So it's nice and fruity and refreshing. It's perfect for like a summer's day with a bit of tonic.
Sounds very zesty.
Yeah,
Nice.
definitely.
Yeah.
We also put this native ingredient in it called quanda.
Oh.
So it's got kind of like a fruity citrus flavour. Lots of people have it in like pie or jam.
Oh.
So it's a bit different. But
Oh,
super
yeah.
nice. It smells like nice and sweet.
It's like berry, but yeah, it's still a little bit on the citrus side of
yeah,
it.
yeah, definitely.
Well, that's really interesting.
So it's really nice as well as a gin.
And again, a native ingredient.
Yeah, so we try and use like Australian natives as well as like normal kind of things, other things.
All right.
But yeah.
Try it. Neat. Wow, that tastes like summer.
Literally.
I love that.
It's good.
It'd be good to have in winter thinking of summer.
Definitely.
Definitely taste all those citrus bursts. It's such a nice melody in there.
Yeah. Yeah, this one, we brought out our summer citrus and our winter, like for the seasons, but summer ended up being super popular, so we kept it. Everyone really liked it. So
Everyone in
that was good.
Australia just wants summer all year round.
Definitely. Did you want a bit of tonic?
Yeah, I'll try it with tonic. Because the tonic does alter the...
Yeah, just a little
Just a
bit.
little.
We try to use like a low sugar dry tonic because it doesn't really affect the flavour too much, because you just want to kind of support the botanicals rather than overtaking them with like a strong Indian tonic.
Yeah, definitely. And it's brought out a bit more of the lemon flavour,
Yeah,
I think.
there you go.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. Very nice.
We also have our winter gin. So that one's got like nice chocolatey, spicy flavors, bit of ginger in there as well. We also have our Frisk gin. So we collabed with a small gin bar in the city called Frisk, and they came down, had a tasting, picked out some botanicals. They were pretty strange ones as well.
Were they?
And so it's got like a real sweet, spicy, sour and peppery flavour to it.
All in one.
Yeah, all in one. So it's really
Sounds
good.
magical.
Yeah, they recommend it with like a Negroni. It's super nice.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we also do have our butterfly pea gin. So that one, when you add tonic to it, it changes colour. It's got this botanical in it, which is the butterfly pea flower. So a bit different, but it's got a really different smell. People drink it in tea a lot. So I was like, we should make gin out of it because I have it in tea.
So if it works in tea, it could work in gin.
Yeah, and it does. It's super cool.
Before we go further, Scott's walking me through their barrel-aged process.
So I can see there's barrels here. What's in these barrels?
We do 2 barrel-aged gins. We do a Shiraz pink gin, which is our take on a pink gin. So it's quite the opposite of a normal pink gin. It is our dry gin that we age in barrels. We won a gold medal recently in the Australian Gin Awards. And we also have quite a few experimental gins in some barrels with different products. But yeah, it's good to play around with flavours. It's quite interesting, some of the French oak barrels and the flavours they impart to the gin. It's quite interesting and quite nice flavours they impart. So.
Well, I'm sold. Line it up.
So we barrel age our Shiraz gin in a Shiraz barrel. So we put our dry gin into it at a high strength, and it pulls out all the colour and flavour from the barrel. So it has like a nice oaky flavour, definitely got that red wine in there as well, with those like cinnamon kind of undertones, berry undertones. So it's super nice. Red wine drinkers really love this one because it's like a good middle between a gin and a red wine.
Lovely.
But yeah. This one's also actually quite nice. So the tonic, it brings out the Shiraz really well.
Yeah, and the colour's gorgeous too.
Yeah, a bit of a different take on a pink gin, but it has a good flavour to it.
Yeah, definitely. I can definitely taste those oaky flavours in there too.
yeah,
It's
totally.
really nice. And maybe just try it with some.
Yeah, just a little bit of tonic. There we go.
See what it tastes like different. Oh, that is very Moorish, I feel like. You can really,
It's good.
it's a really unique gin too. I haven't tasted anything like that before.
Yeah, it's super nice. It's really different. It's kind of handy that way because there are a few other Shirazes out there, but they all taste different, which is nice. And the base of our gin really helps as well, our dry gin, because it's super easy drinking. And we've got a few more barrel-aged ones on the go at the moment too, so
nice.
hopefully they turn out just as good.
That'd be great.
We also do a slow gin, so we brought this one out at the end of September this year. It's got super nice berry flavour to it. Slows originate from the UK, and the only place they're grown here is in Tasmania. So we get them from Tasmania, and they have a really nice flavour to them. I can give you a try of that one if you'd like.
Yeah, definitely. Feel bad the crew always just have to watch me enjoy all these nice beverages. All right.
That one's pretty drinkable on its own as well. There's only 23%.
Really good.
It's not just gins on offer here either. Scott also has a unique approach to distilling vodka.
So our vodka, we have quite a few of our wash around the place. There's probably 3,000 or 4,000 litres of that. Our vodka is sugar based, so we make our wash from sugar, water, yeast, and tomato paste. We then distill that. We collect the distillate, we distill that again, and then we distill it a third time. So our vodka wash goes into the still, and it goes through our reflux column, so we can clean it and get the best product we can. And we triple distill that, and then we also put it through a carbon filter to ensure that it's really clean and smooth.
Is that an aim is to get it as smooth as possible?
Yep. Our vodka is quite easy to drink, neat. It doesn't give you any sort of bad taste or a burn like a commercial variety. So yeah.
Sounds dangerous. Let's have a go.
So this is our plain vodka, super smooth. We charcoal filter it as well, which gets rid of all the sulfites in it and gives it a nice creamy finish. It's good with a bit of soda water if you'd like some.
Yeah, I'll try it neat and then
go for
it. And I bet, does this get made and incorporated in a lot of cocktails?
Yeah, definitely. There's a few that we recommend it in. A Capri Oscar is a bit of a different one. It's got like lime and soda water, and it's super nice.
It is really smooth. I think that going the extra mile with the filtering and the distilling, it's really smooth product in the end.
We also do our vanilla vodka, which has like a whole vanilla bean in the bottle, so it's super nice, really good vanilla taste. It's not sweet, so it's perfect for like a mixer. If you have a sweet mixer, it won't be too overpowering. And it has that really good smooth finish as well because it's triple distilled. We also do have our coffee liqueur, so that one has a really nice flavour to it as well. It's got our vodka as the base, and then we make cold brew from scratch. We get our coffee from a place in Perth, so super local as well, and it's really high quality, nice coffee. Got a bit of a chocolatey taste in there as well, so it's super nice.
So good.
And this one's only 23% as well, so it's like super drinkable.
Oh, lovely.
As is.
Oh yeah, I can smell that chocolatey coffee. Like a mocha almost.
Yeah, definitely. It's super nice. And it also has a bit of a butterscotch flavour in there too, because we use brown sugar to make it nice and like a liqueur.
Definitely tastes like butterscotch and almost caramelly as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, this has turned into an epic sampling session. I need a break. See you soon. I'm at Swan River Distilling, where I've tasted more gins than I thought possible. The range that this small family have created in such a short time is hard to grasp.
So it looks like everything is done in-house, is that right?
This is our production facilities in this building. We also have another building where we have storage a couple of doors up. But we produce in this building. We package inside, which is our clean area. Then we label and cartonise our product out here.
So it's really handcrafted. You're really involved from start to finish.
It's reasonably hands-on. Probably the next step is to introduce a bit of automation to our business, which will certainly help in some production capacity. So
definitely catch up with demand.
Yeah.
Because are you finding that the orders are coming through and you're just...
Yeah, we do struggle sometimes to keep up with product. We try and keep it in front of our product. We also like to let our product rest before we bottle it. So we will make it and have it in tanks and then bottle it when it's had a little bit of time to rest. Some of our products, it just gives time for the oils and the botanical ingredients to mix with the water. There might be a month or two before sometimes the product reaches the consumer.
It's a really thoughtful method, just not having to rush through, but giving it time that it needs.
I'm near the end of the range now, and there's a few left I've been eager to try.
We also do an absinthe. So we make it from a traditional French recipe.
Really?
It's 60%.
Yeah.
And it has that kind of greeny brown colour just because it's all natural. We don't put like preservatives or colouring in it. So it's like how absinthe should taste.
Yeah, it's what it should look like.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And then we also have our limoncello. So this is kind of like our pride and joy. It's super nice. It's everyone's favourite and it has a really nice lemon flavour. We used to hand peel all the lemons ourselves as well, which is like a massive job. We finally got like a proper peeler like pretty recently as well.
How many lemons would you take to go every time you brew it up?
I think we were going through like 2,000 like a week for a while. Yeah.
Okay.
So a lot.
All right. Well, very excited about the limoncello.
And it's perfect like on ice, just as is, but I've had it in the fridge so it's nice and cold. Just lemons and alcohol pretty much and sugar.
Definitely drinkable too. So Abby, what is your favourite drink to have?
Mine at the moment changes pretty often, but at the moment it's our citrus gin with grapefruit soda and a little slice of orange in the top. It's super nice. Pretty simple, but it's really good.
Yeah, that sounds delicious.
Yeah. Otherwise, for something a little bit more complex, I really like our butterfly pea gin in a cocktail. It's got blackberry jam in it and pineapple juice, which is like super different and weird, but it comes out really nicely.
Sounds like the perfect way to top off my time here.
First you cut your lemon and give it a squeeze. Fresh lemon's always best, but if you have lemon juice in your fridge, you can use that as well. 15 mils of that go in. And then your 30 mils of pineapple juice. You can get this from pretty much any supermarket. And then you get a tablespoon of blackberry jam. A more pricey one is always nice because it has a better flavour to it. And then you add our butterfly pea gin. It has a bit more of a floral taste, but it is on the drier side. And you do 45 mils of that. Shake well. Got to get all the ice to crush up the blackberry jam in there, and then strain it into a short or tall glass and top up with ice.
So Abby, can anyone come in and do this experience?
Yeah, so at the moment we're doing bookings online. You can come in, have a tasting, do the tour and everything, get to try our whole range. And then we also have a cellar door you can pop into from 10 to 3, Tuesday to Friday at the moment. Otherwise, booking anytime, you can come in anytime, like weekends, during the week, that sort of thing.
What a nice thing to do with a group of friends.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And thank you so much for this delicious cocktail and for showing me the full range of Swan River Distillery. I'm going to really enjoy this lovely drink.